Welcome back. We thought we'd make a short video today on where we look to find walleye on the lake that we fish quite a bit, and the structure we look for, and how I like to fish certain spots on the lake. One of the spots I like to fish on this lake is right near the river channel, and I'll show you on the map here right away. We'll just kind of hold the camera next to the to my Helix 7 here on the mapping, and goes to show that mapping is far more important than pretty much any other technology that you can use, the live scopes or things like that. I do have a live scope, and I'll show you how it can kind of speed up finding some of the spots, but I'll find it first on just my flasher and the mapping. So we'll look at the map now. All right, you can see here on the lake where this is the river channel, obviously, and what I'm looking for, going the wrong way, we'll zoom in, shows our GPS position here, and probably where I'm going to fish is actually where I have this waypoint from before, but it's very steep going up there, the river channel up, and I'm going to want to fish more over here, more gradual return. I seem to have up that ledge up, because it's down 30 feet down here, 32 feet. I can't read that there without my glasses on, but fairly deep. And I'm going to be up on this channel. The depth is probably off a little bit because the water's down. It says 24, but I wouldn't be surprised it's 22 feet or something like that. But I like to fish where it's a little bit gradual slope up. So we're going to set up our tent up in here, and I'll drill a couple holes out there in a minute. And I like to be 4, 5, 6 feet away from the edge, and then in the evening and in the morning you seem to get the fish come out of the river channel and then hunt up on the flats. So that's our plan. So we'll head outside and we'll drill a couple holes, and I'll kind of try and find the spot on the spot, and I'll show you what I do for that. Like I said, I want to be a few feet away from the river channel, and let's go find that spot. I think I'm in the right spot here. We'll do a hole and I'll test my depth, and then probably drill another hole out there just to make sure I'm right on the drop. Check the depth. Yeah, it's about 20 feet, which is about what I figured. The map overlay is a little bit off. That sun is blinding me. But what I'm going to do is just make sure I'm going to go this way and make sure that I'm right close to the drop. Make sure I'm accurate on the map and just confirm it. And then I'll show you afterwards too with a live scope. It just speeds this up just a tiny bit, but you don't need a live scope. You can do it with a flasher and mapping, no problem at all. I'm just going to go punch another hole and just confirm that drop is what I think is probably 10-15 feet that way. Might have to do one more hole a little bit further back than I thought. I think I have to go about another 10 feet, and then I should be dropping off in the river channel, which is what I want. So I might set up right up in here. I'm gonna punch one more hole to find out for sure. All right. So if I'm right, it should be deeper here. Yeah, so we're about 25, 26 feet here. So we're into the river channel here. So basically we want to be set up back that way, probably 10, 15 feet or so. So I'll show you with the live scope, because I do have a live scope. It'll save a couple of these steps, because then you punch your first hole, you have your forward facing sonar, and then you can just see your drop. Saves you a little bit of time, but like I said, you definitely don't need it. This old school technology works just fine too. Mapping is by far one of the biggest assets that any fisherman can have. But for now, yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll just show the live scope real quick where you can see the drop, if we can show that on the camera. And we're going to set the tent up and we're going to see if all of this talking and yakking about finding good spots is accurate. See if we can't find a few walleye. All right. So now I'll show you with the live scope if we can show it. I don't have the screen record, but I can film with the GoPro. It'll do okay. Just if you do have a live scope, the drop here. So we'll show you that right now. All right, so there on the live scope, you can see there's a river drop, the channel right there. And that is, it's about 25 feet away still from this one hole we drilled. So that's where it would save you some time. Obviously, you know you want to maybe go another 10-15 feet forward and save you a bit of time. A couple less holes drilled with if you use the live scope. All right, so let's get the tent set up. Again, that sun's blinding me totally, but yeah, let's get the tent set up and catch some wallies. All right, we're all set up inside the tent, right along the river channel. The river channel is off on Trisha's side, just maybe 6-7 feet off of Trisha's fishing hole. So we'll see if
they come up from the
all the fiddling around that we did getting in the spot. Sometimes there's a spot on the spot. That's what I like to say sometimes, a spot on the spot. I probably stole that from some other fishermen, but you can be off a spot, the spot, by like 50 feet. That's why sometimes you're out fishing and you see somebody, 50 feet away from you just slamming them because
they're on the spot.
They're on the spot. So we'll wait and see here. Probably get an evening bite here, I think. What time is it now, sweetie?
2:49.
Oh yeah. Hopefully soon. Might be an hour before the fish start moving, but let's see if we're in the right spot.
Something coming up too?
Something coming. Trying to eat my Kit Kat.
Oh, nice. As we're eating.
Yeah, he came in. Interrupted my Kit Kat break.
He came in a hurry. He was hungry.
Yeah, that's good.
He came from the shallows.
Yeah.
That's a decent size.
That's not a bad way to start the evening bite.
Good job.
It's an eater size anyway. I'll take that. And it came from the shallow side, but a lot of times they'll come up from the deep and they're circling around, so we'll let him go. See if we can't find a bigger one.
Good job. Thanks, buddy.
That's a perfect eater size, that one.
I know. Oh, he just took off.
Started. It's a nice size little perch. 2. Yeah, I should drop a minnow down.
That's the bigger one looking for you now.
No, I stung him. It's like, oh, right into the camera. I messed
Poor
him
guy.
right up.
He's just like shaking his face.
He was like, what did you do? I don't want that little walleye. Oh, you got him. There you go. Good job. What do you got?
Oh,
That's a nice caddy. Get him.
Ow.
Get him.
Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's cold.
I got a little tiny one while you were doing that. I'll help you with that right away.
Oh, that was cold.
We'll let the baby go. That's a nice one, sweetie.
Thank you, buddy.
Beauty. Good job,
Nice.
sweetie. High mark, eh?
Yeah. And I had to dive after him.
But you got him. There's that perch back, I think. Oh, no. Got that silly walleye. I want that perch. Darn it. A big jumbo perch is down there again.
Okay, I'm going down. Catch it.
A big jumbo perch down there, and this silly gaffer took it.
Yeah, that high flyer came from the deep side. Not from over here. That's a nice size one.
Yeah, I already got the smaller one though.
Maybe he'll come to me. Can you get a double header?
Maybe. Lots. That's a little bigger, eh? Maybe. Relatively speaking.
Oh, he.
Miss him?
Yeah, but he's still there, so. He might have taken the minnow.
Tiny. Lots of these down there. We're weeding through these. They're biting before the bigger ones can take it.
It's following me.
Yeah, that's. We took you. You got him. Nice. Just have to weed through these.
Babies.
Can I give you a hand?
Sure. I would appreciate that. Oh, it's nice.
Scrappy. Yeah, just take your time. He'll work his way up there. Doesn't want to come up, does he?
No. There. Oh. There we go. Nice. You got one on your rod?
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
You got this one? Just hold them in there. You got them?
Yeah. You got something on your rod.
What is it? It's a decent size?
I don't know. I just saw your rod moving.
No, it's another little gaffer. How come you're catching all the big ones?
I don't know.
But that's not fair.
On that note.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to pack up here right away.
It's too big to keep to eat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably 19-ish or so.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you. Thanks for the assist with him.
No problem. Still a few fish down there, but we going to head back. It's
Look
pretty.
at him. Look at him go.
He's going home. Getting pretty late. Maybe we'll fish for a few minutes while we pack up, but it's already 27 below, so we might pack up. One more cold night, 30 below, and then it gets a little bit warmer after tomorrow. But yeah, that's just kind of how we find spots and fish along the getting old, crippled. Fish along the river channel, and that's kind of how we look for spots and find where we want to fish. So we thought we'd share that with you. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But a lot of times if you put yourself on that structure, on the edge of the structure, it works. Well, until the next time. Oh, what did you use? Oh, scissor kick, eh?
That's what I caught that one on.
Frostbite scissor kick, I think is what that one is.
And it glows nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the trick. Good job.
Okay.
That's it. Until the next time, we'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.